I think I'm live now. Hey, it's Mark here from Markham 3D. Let me close that window. Let's come back into this wonderful thing that we're going to be working on. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Yeah. So, this is where we're at the moment with this. I'm just going to continue making some little greebles and such to kind of fill up the space. I reckon we might even come in and create a a sort of... why is half my ship missing? Am I in... What? Hang on. Let's just press F12. Why is half my ship missing? Did I delete something I shouldn't have? Oh no, it's there. Oh, it must be just because it's dark. Lemon, how are we, mate? No. Hang on, let me just quickly... I just want to make sure that I didn't break everything. If I just go a little bit grey... There it is. Okay, it's fine. Alright, cool beans. So we're going to continue work on this. We're going to break up more of, you know, this section here. Let's just add some more kind of panels that go around. Greetings, Jay. Thanks, Lemon. We'll continue on here, and I don't know where to put this control panel. The command center. What on earth is this here? So I was touching this model a little bit recently. There we go. Okay, so that's this thing. Okay, what's this thing? Hide. Control Z. Hide. What is this? Okay. Right. So what I might do is I'm just going to select all that and let's just go delete vertices. And now this has opened us up here. What is this thing? What is that? Ah, I think I broke some stuff. Mirror this object. There we go. Beware of Tom Hanks, mate. He's gone wild. What? What are you talking about? Thanks, Lemon. Tom Hanks, where'd that come from? So we'll continue working on that section here. Is there a mirror modifier on this one? Let's throw a mirror modifier. And we will mirror this thing. Boop. 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 There we go. On the Z. And let's go the X as well, so it's both on top and bottom. Emerger, welcome. Arnab, welcome. So this all seems to be coming along quite nicely. I think I made this rounded section here a little bit too rounded. So if we kind of go into solid mode, if we go into kind of rendered mode, we can see that, yeah, that's way too much round. It needs to be a little bit more on point. So let's bring our bevel back down. Let's go 0.1. There we go, just a little bit. This panel here needs to be mirrored. Let's go mirror modifier. And then we'll select this. Z and Z, there we go. So that's coming along nice. Definitely we need some pieces kind of in here. How did you make the panel on the surface? Are we talking about these panels here that I'm mirroring? Or are we talking about the texture? What is that ugliness? I don't know what that is. I'm going to guess that's part of the wireframe. No, that's that. Aha, duplicate faces in here. Let's delete that face. And then hopefully that we fix that problem. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Oh, nice. Ah, thanks for the... Yep. It was fun making that short. I look forward to making part 2. So part 2 is coming along quite nicely. I've got an idea for it. I am just going to reach out for another voice. Let's grab this stuff in here because none of this is prevalent. Let's go Control L. That's all that. Ugh. Let's grab all this. So all this stuff here needs to come out. So let's go G to the Z. Like so. How's that looking now? Yeah, there we go. That's what was missing. Ooh, that didn't look the best. What about on this side? Actually, no, it's not too bad. So we just got to go through and I got to find all those little pieces and bring them out to the top. I don't know what's happened there. Grab that and that. Control L. Let's go into front view. Let's go G. It's going to bring it up. Oh, wait. Control L? Yeah, I did that. Come on. You can do it. Something like that. The whole surface of the ship. Well. Let me tell you, this is just one giant texture that makes it look schmick. All it is a metal texture, and I've individually just done, what is it? Cubic projection, and because none of the textures are lining up, that's what's making it broken up. Here we've got seams though, so I think what I'd probably do is maybe split this ship in half and have kind of like maybe these pieces here all together, these ones down here all together, and then that's how it kind of gets that layered. Yes, this is the same ship from a few months back. I kind of, you know, when you kind of just want to plop along and just do something without any real intentions. This is that ship for me. Is that a piece? Yeah, this is a piece here. Control L, G. Oh no. Got duplicate frames in here. So let's just select everything. We'll go M, merge by distance. And that did not get rid of these frames. I mean, right, there we go. Are you a problem as well? Yeah, you're underneath. Delete faces. Did I break stuff? Nope, that's good. Let's go like this, like this. I think I'm doing okay. There we go. Delete faces. Any damage? We've got that in there. Ah, ploppers. Okay. Alright, so this is yuck. Let's go box select that. Okay, I'll do that. And then let's go M, merge by distance. This here. Got to put an edge loop through there. And then I can select these and go merge by distance. Shift N. Oh, why aren't you connecting? Alright, so, oh, there we go. M, merge at center. There we go. Now I should close that gap. Beautiful. This is the same ship. Yes, how much time it took you to design like that? Well, funnily enough, it was initially vertical. And then I think it was Emerger over there on Twitch said, turn it 90 degrees. And then this is where we are now. I kind of like have always had this idea of doing this kind of ship. But it's more now I'm just kind of like just plodding along, adding details, keeping up, creating greebles and doing all that kind of stuff. I'm off to learn some Japanese. Go for it. Ichni, that's all I know. Sanshi, I think. So let's probably work in this section in here. Okay, so let's do that. So from here, I'm going to go shift right click. Let's add in a cube. And let's kind of build something that would sit along there. I think we might delete that back face because we don't need it. We'll delete all the vertices. And then from here, what I'm going to do is add in that solidify and modify. Let's make it a little nice and thick. And we will make that offset 0. G to the X. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is, let's just go into side view. G to the Y. Put a few edge loops in. Let's kind of maybe bring that down like so. And then I'm going to grab that edge, Shift D, push it up. Let's go E, whoops. Extrude Z, scale Z 0. So something like that. And then we actually might do some fancy stuff as well. So we might go into the shrink wrap, and we'll push that up. We want to shrink wrap to this plate here. Nearest point on the surface. No, we want to project. And I'm going to go GZ. So something like that. Let's put an edge loop through here. Scale Z 0. And now it's kind of sitting on that corner. Is that the corner? Yep, that's the corner. There we go. And so now we've got that piece there. Let's go Shift N to flip the normals. Normals are facing the other way. Okay. Oh, let's go. Oh, there we go. GX. Bring that out like so. Yeah, not bad there. From here, let's kind of do maybe a few fancy things. Bring that up there. G to the Z. Bring it. Control Shift B. Let's go G to the Z. So something like that. I think I've got it a little bit too thick, so we'll bring down the solidifier down. Something like that. And now we can go to town and we can start creating a few other meshes in here. So I'm going to select that, scale Z0. And now that's rounded off this kind of as squares and, well, sorry, as rectangles. From here, what are we going to do? Let's kind of maybe create some sort of inset in there. Something like that. And let's go GG. Nope. What are we going to do? Let's go maybe backwards. Actually, just trying to think what's the best way. Put another in there. Let's grab these spots, these faces in here. Let's go G to the X. Sorry, Y. Control B to do a bevel. And then I'll just delete all those faces. Yeah. And what's kind of cool is obviously now that we've got that bending around that surface here, just like we've got it over here. What we might do from here, just trying to think, what I can do is I'm going to grab this surface in here, and I'll grab that one as well. Let's go Shift D, P to separate by selection. And then I want to grab that line. I want to grab that line. I want to grab that line. There we go. Let's come into here. I'm going to go G to the Y. And we'll extrude like so. From here, what I'm going to do is grab our solidifier. I'm going to increase the size. Let's grab that edge there. Put an edge in here, and we'll delete these vertices. Delete this face. Let's maybe down here, there. Bring that up and bring that one there. And I think we actually might have to move this up the Z, and you'll see what I'm doing in a sec. So just bear with me. Let's go delete faces. And why aren't you shrink wrapping? Why are you being a jerk? Alright, let's... Oh, wait. Did I see something? No. Why aren't you shrink wrapping now? Okay, so let me just clear that. I think maybe because we duplicated, and we'll put that there. Ah, let's go Shift N to flip the normal. Negative. There we go. All right, we'll do it like that. And let's grab that. Let's go G to the Z, and we'll bring that one down. I think we can get rid of that face. Let's now come in and we'll add that in solidifier modifier. Let's increase the thickness. And what we can see is that they're facing the wrong way. So let's go Shift N now all together. Nope. Let's do Shift N on these guys, and we'll go on the inside. There we go. We'll make this 0. Okay, we're getting there. And then we'll increase the thickness. That's okay, it's not too bad. Neat Guru, how much time take? Oh, we already spoken about that. Greetings, de-animate. Emerger, are you in edit mode? No, the problem is the normals are facing the wrong way. Okay. So let's kind of fix up this section in here because we beveled it, it's got that appearance that it's off. So let's go G to the Y, and I'm just going to move that over, and just that's kind of made that now a nice gap in there. Let's give it our material of clay. Yep, select all that, U, cubic projection. Yeah, nice. And we'll do the same for these pieces. Clay, U, cubic projection. Yeah, nice. Alright, I definitely want to be putting some more pieces along here, and we'll probably do some sort of pipage. So what we might do is, let's go Shift S, crack open our Greeble set. Greeble set, where are you? See how he runs. Have you ever seen a rascal run? Surely, I think it's under Patreon. Hang on, sorry. Just trying to find my Greeble set. Silly marker. There's the pipe set. We're not doing the pipe set. We're doing the other kit bash. Greeble. Kit bash. Greeble. What is it? Temp? Alright, so let's go and start creating some more Greebles. I have some ideas. Alright, so this is the Greeble set that's available on Gumroad, blah, 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 blah. It's available free. Anyway, let's kind of start off with cube, scale that down. I'm going to scale it by, let's go 4. Let's go 2. There we go. Scale by 2. And let's scale on the X by 2. So we've kind of got this plate. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Is this the next question? I'm just having a look at something else that I was working on. Yeah, so something like that. So let's first off, we'll get rid of the back face because we don't need the back face. And from here, let's just kind of start building it up. Full screen. Am I top view? There we go. Let's go G, rotate 90 degrees, and I'm going to start just kind of just giving the model some depth. Control L. Let's go Shift D. Something like so. Let's go G to the Z, and we'll do some pipage in here as well in a sec. Let's rotate that. Scale on the X. Alright, what are we going to do with this? Extrude that down, delete that bottom face. Let's grab this one, G to the Z, Shift D and Z, and hold Control. Let's put a few edge loops in. And then I'm going to select all this and press I to do an inset. And then press I again. And so we've got like these individual faces. Now I can go E to extrude, come up to the top here and change our individual origins, our medium point to individual origins, and let's scale that in. So we've kind of got that. I'm going to select the outside of that and delete vertices. So we've got these pieces by themselves. Let's go Control L, G to the Z, and we'll bring that down like so. Let me just turn on screencast keys. Boop. Just in case somebody wants to follow along, which sometimes some people do, even though I'm going probably super fast. Scale, but I'm going to guess that we don't want slow tutorials, if you know what I'm saying, some chains. From there, and then let's go underneath and we'll delete that face. Let's just try and clean up as many faces as possible. From here, what are we going to do? I'm going to grab this face. Let's go scale, G, probably about here-ish. Let's go G to the Z, bring it down, and delete that bottom face. That's not too bad. So we're just kind of building it up, and I reckon what we need to do is kind of have some pipes that will come up and through there. So from here, let's go Shift A, and we'll add in a cylinder. I'm going to go 40 faces. Oops, a little bit too much, buddy. Scale. And I'm going to grab that top face. Press I to do an inset, and then E to extrude. And then let's go shift right click to put our origin there. I've already got the spin tool enabled, which is T button over here. Let's go on the Y, hold control, so it snaps every 10 degrees, E to extrude. A little bit too high, but that's fine. Let's go E to extrude, scale, and then back that way. Let's grab this, G to the Z, scale on the Z. Nice. And we'll duplicate that just to give it some extra love. Not bad, Sunny Jim. What else could we do in this instance? Let's maybe we'll create some smaller pipes that come from here down and around, and we can just duplicate that. So let's grab, I'm just going to grab maybe an edge loop in here. Keller, welcome. Ah. Let's just go back. Shift D, rotate 90 degrees. Scale. Oh, we could probably do this with a square, I reckon. Because this is going to be like a small area. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this face, Shift D, Y, rotate X 90 degrees. Let's scale that down. And then I'm going to go like this. Let's go E to extrude. Right click, shift right click to put our cursor there. Let's go Z, hold control. There we go. And E to extrude. Lovely. Now I'm going to do is select all that with Control L, Shift D. And then we're just going to kind of duplicate these a few times. Like so. And let's grab all that. Scale on the X axis. Individual origins there. X, there we go. G to the X, bring that in. And we'll do the same for this. Let's grab that. Scale to the Y. G to the Y. Alright, it's a little bit too high. That's fine. Let's rectify that. Control L, G to the Z, and we'll bring it all the way down. Down. Russ, I am making a spaceship. So we're kind of working on this one, this kind of semi-capital ship. And so I'm just kind of doing a quick kit bash to add more pieces to this. What are you? Hang on. What's that? Whoops, let's go into wireframe. This piece here. There we go. Let's go Control L, grab that, and let's bring that one up. G to the Z. There we go. Alright, so definitely we've got to put some pieces along here. I do like this plating here, and we actually haven't mirrored this or this one. Come on, Marco. Pull your socks up. There we go, and then let's do that on the Z. Beautiful. What? Yeah, cool bananas. And then we'll do the same for this piece, but I reckon we'll go into more detail and put some more on there before we start doing stuff. Oh, actually, go on, let's do some more now. While we're here, let's just jump around between projects. Shift D, and we'll move that off center, probably about here-ish. Oh, so this isn't going to work because we've got the shrink wrap modifier. So let's go delete that face. Let's come back to these pieces here. I'm going to grab that and let's go Shift D. Let's go G to the Z, and then this is how we'll do it. Let's go Shift D, Z. That wasn't what I wanted. Shift D, Z. There we go. Let's go scale on the Y axis. G to the Y. Shift D, Z. And I'm going to kind of just put something in there like so. Let's put one up there as well. Something that wraps around, and we'll just change the scale of that. Whoa. Alright. So the reason why that didn't work is we need to put a kind of edge on there. So that's where it'll bend. See? Boop. And that's perfectly fine. That's fine, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Let's maybe, what we'll do is I want to come in on this piece here. I'm going to select that vertice. Control Shift B will bevel a vertice. Now I learned that from Josh Gambrell's hard surface modeling course. So if you want, go check that out. I think they've got a new course out as well. But anyway, I actually learned, I still do watch tutorials. Even training ones, even paid ones, I still pay for them. Because I still learn, which is really annoying. It's not annoying, but I think, is that okay? Let's go GZ. There we go. Just trying to find that spot. Beautiful. Beautiful. I pretty much making stuff as I go along at the moment. Let's go work on this bit. This is primarily, a lot of these pieces here are from the kit bashing set that I've got, that I've made up. But it's coming along. It's not too bad. Definitely this front section here needs work. The only thing that I haven't really created is sort of like a hangar bay. So the question is where am I going to put a hangar bay? I mean, I could put it here at the front. We can put it here on the side. Let me know. Front or side? How long have I been using Blender for? Years. is the easiest way. How do you place the 3D cursor in the same plane as... well, the way I put the 3D cursor there... Okay, when you're using the spin tool, it doesn't matter where it is. As long as you're in this face, in this view, so side view or front view or top view, it'll rotate around that point. It doesn't matter how the distance wise, because the spin tool works directly off the point, the 2D point. It's not the 3D point, but the 2D point. I use snapping faces. Yes. So the way I'm doing it, this panel here, is I have the shrink wrap modifier turned on, and I've got it projected onto the face. So that's why it's side. Okay, yeah. Why is everyone saying side? That's right. All right. So where are we going to put it? How big is it? So pretty much these windows are the size of kind of like the cabins. What I will do is, I reckon initially, if I use this in a shot for some reason, which I think I will be for a film coming up, is I want to model out one of these cabins and then pretty much have kind of like this expanding shot come out so we get the full vision of the ship. And I've come to the decision I don't like those rings. Yes. So the person comes the pivot point. It doesn't matter the 3D location, it's only the 2D location. Alright, so we're going on the side. What can we remove? I say we move this here. Control L. Like we can move... What if I grab all that and oops, no, there's a piece in here. Let's just go solid mode, grab that section in there, and we go G to the Y, bring that over. That means now I can grab this, C, Control L. I'm just trying to work out where to put this. I can put it about here. Let's get a bit close, but that should be fine. And now we've already got a hole in our mesh. So from here, what I can do is I'm just going to select that, Control L, delete vertice. There we go, and we've got a hole. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go. Oh wait, no, let's undo that. Don't delete that. Silly Marco. Let's grab that. I'm going to press E to extrude. Let's press 3 and delete face. There we go. Now the question is, do we make it kind of... no, we're not going to make it go all the way through. Have something nice and big like that. And then we'll put a border around it. Yeah, okay. I like that. So let's go Control LP, separate by selection. So now this is its own box. From here, let's maybe go... What kind of lighting system? I could do a Star Wars. Can I buy that model? I guess. I don't know. It'll probably go up to Gumroad eventually. I think I'm actually saving it at the moment to Patreon. I think it auto saves there. Let me just... File, save... Oh, no, it doesn't. Let's go File, Save As, and if you're a Patreon person, we go into OneDrive. Da-na-na-na-na-na, OneDrive. Da-da-da-da-da-da, OneDrive. Capital Ship. Oops, caps lock is on. 3D, there we go. Done. So it's uploading to Patreon. Anyway. I have wanted to use Hard Ups and Box Cutter. I've got them both, but it's just I haven't sat down and learnt the tool, because Hard Ups and Box Cutter is just a beast of its own. It's got some amazing workflows, and I was using it for like a little bit for a while. Do I have Q installed? I don't have it installed. Oh, that's annoying. But I do have Box Cutter and Hard Ups, but I haven't sat down to learn it. Could you please turn on the keystroke and the add-on so we can see the workflow? Do I not have it on? Oh, you stupid idiot. Sorry. There we go. All right, so let's go back in there. Afternoon. Stephen Scott, welcome, buddy. Go check out Stephen Scott's channel. He's got some pretty cool stuff on there. Even a game of him and I playing Rocket League. All right, so let's go. I'm going to duplicate that. Let's scale that up. Scale on the Z. And what we'll do is let's scale that. Bring it back in. Back in. We'll bring it back in. Let's grab that. G to the Z. Did I make that a little bit too big? I don't know. Control L. Let's go G to the X. Bring it out like so. No, I've done that wrong. There shouldn't be a lip in the middle. So let's maybe scale that back up. G to the Z. There we go. So we'll pop that up there like so. Nice. Is it nice? It's not nice. Control L. What have I done? All right. Let's grab that and E to extrude along the X axis. There we go. All right. So from there, I can go Control L. Yeah, nice. And then from here, what I can do is my thing that I love doing. Control B to do a bevel. And then we'll do select, oops, go into edge mode and select this edge and this edge. Control B to do a bevel. And then I grab this top edge and go G to the Z. Just to kind of give it a little bit more flavor. Let's go there, scale Z 0, Control B, and then we'll grab this and G to the Y. Yeah, nice. And I didn't do it the other side. You muppet. You muppet, you idiota. Scale Z 0. Select them both. Scale Z 0. Control B to do a bevel. And then I'll grab that and that. Let's go scale Y. There we go. So we can see from afar. So what are we looking at? About 8 meters high? That's not too bad. So let's select all this. Control I to invert our selection and hide. I know you can press the slash button and it hides everything else, but I really dislike that. Let's go Shift S cursor to select. Shift S cursor to selected. Let's add in our cube and let's just start butchering. Delete vertices. Let's go Shift A to add in a new mesh, cube, G. And then I'm going to go into here so we can see. All right, design time. Let's think. What do we want to look at? Let's have a look. Let's go into Google SciFi hangers. When in doubt, Google image. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, I do like this idea. So we've kind of got these triangles things and we've got these beams at the top. Yeah, we could probably work on, do something like that. Let's just try it. What is the worst that could happen? So if we do something like that, let's do an edge loop through here. Let's maybe actually select that whole edge loop. Let's go GG to Z, and then we'll go G to the Y. Control L, scale. So something like this. Let's go G to the X, Shift D. I'm just going to hold Control, which doesn't really work because I've got face snap. Let's go incremental, Shift D X, Control L, Shift D X. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Shift D X. That's fine. Shift D X. That's fine. Let's get rid of these two. Control L, delete vertices. I know I could have probably used an array. Kind of. I would have had to have done a little bit of extra clicks, but let's just test it out. Shift D on the Y. Rotate 180 degrees. Let's now go G to the Y. Nope, this way. G to the Y. Like so. How do I feel about that? Do I feel good about that? H-beams. Yeah, I'll probably put in some sort of like cranes, I guess. Oh, jeez. Shrink wrap. Little spaceships. Yeah, definitely I'll throw some little spaceships there. I'm making the interior part now of just this little bit. Is that what that is from Galactica? Oh, okay. Dang it. You may add antennas. Yeah. So putting antennas on, that's... EVE Online have this really cool ship where the antennas are kind of like all forward. I do like that idea. Oh, geez, I got to fill in that bit. And all this. I do like the antenna a bit. Let's go Control Z. For now, I just want to try to put in a few pieces here. Let's... Oh, I put the origin point there. You silly monkey. You silly monkey. Let's go Object, Set Origin to Geometry. There we go. Let's now... Maybe what we'll do is let's build some... cranes, because everyone needs a little bit of cranes in their life. Oh, get stuffed. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go cube. Let's go G to the Z. I'm going to pump that up like so. Bring that in. And let's go to the Y. There we go. Ah, here's a question while I've got you as a captive audience. What do you think, for those of you who have seen it, what do you guys think of the short film that I created a couple of days ago? Do we like that kind of content? I mean, I had a ball making it. Don't get me wrong. Hang on. So I'm just trying to think. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like a triangle piece. All right, so I'm doing this bit wrong. Let's go delete vertices. Let's go back into cylinder. Rotate Y 9 degrees. Let's go X, scale, shift Y. There we go. Let me just go G to the X, move that up. And then from here, oh, come on. Ah, come on. Stop being a jerk. About here. About here. Let's go scale, size, shift Y. Something like that. Ah, oh, you silly muppet. Let's grab it like that. Rotate. And so now we've kind of got this piece. I've got it the wrong way around. Rotate X 100. Rotate X 180. Because then that means that when the crane's rolling, it's kind of grabbing it from above a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that makes sense. So if anything, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. Let's go Shift D to the Y, rotate 180, GY, and then what I'll do is I'll grab these vertices in here. Scale, or actually we'll go delete faces, and then we'll go box select scale X, Y, 0, M, merge by distance. Ah, I hate you with a passion. Why? Why? Because you're not in the middle. You suck. Fine. Let's go GX, line that up like so. M, merge by distance. Really? You busted my chops. Control L. There we go. Alright, that's as close as you're going to get. M, merge by distance. Thank you. So now this is all one piece. Let's go. Oops. Oh yeah, I can right click smooth. Oh jeez. Smooth mesh. Shade smooth. Yep, that's what I want. Probably what I will do is let's get rid of these end caps because we don't need them. Delete face. And so now we've got a hard edge around it, which is fine. And we'll do the same for this interior bit here. Oh, come on. Delete, 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 delete faces. Okay, do you model Unreal Engines? Yes, so I model everything I do in Unreal Engine, I do in Blender. Which one? The Lynch by Bobby Games. Hey Ken, welcome. Link please to the video. Ah, okay. Hang on. Yeah, I'll bring that up. Let's go to YouTube. Do 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 YouTube. Do 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 do. And then make sure you come back. And I come back. Alright, I'm just getting the link. There it is. Control V. Alright. What are we doing? Lynch. There is a bus driver and a warlock since the Falling Man. That's hilarious. I know. It's crazy. Has isn't responding. What? Use Perception Muron. Yes, I used the Perception Muron. Hey Excel, welcome buddy. Oh wow. I haven't been on YouTube for a while. Yes. There we go. So have a watch. Let me know what you guys think of that. Mathin does ring a bell. All right, so let's go back to this. What I'm going to do is maybe just separate these two sections in here. So I'm just going to move them off to the side. So it's something like that and something like this. And now the reason for that is because when the crane's kind of moving on its rollers, we'll have an inset in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab probably, maybe let's grab, I can do this. I can do this. I believe in myself. Let's grab that one and we'll grab this one. Shift D to duplicate. Let's go scale on the Z axis. Individual origins up the top. Scale X 0. So now it's flat. And now I can go G to the air. Let's go medium point scale. G to the Z. E to extrude, and then we'll scale along the x-axis. Let's get rid of these interior faces. There we go. Delete faces. And we'll get rid of that one, delete faces. Now some of you might be asking, Marco, why are you doing all this? Because then I can actually put in an array modifier. And so for instance, now if I go array, wrong way, that way. Nope, what are you doing, silly Marco? Ah, jeez. And so now we've got this crane system where we can span it across. I do like the idea of having this thing go backwards and forwards, but we actually want it to go down the whole width of the interior. So for instance, if I were to grab this, go G, bring it down here-ish. So probably about here. Too far. About there. And then what we need to do now is put a box on the ends. And then we can do that. So let me just first off, I'm just going to Shift D. Put that over. Oh, geez, that's a bit too far. Hang on. Be about here-ish. And then I can add that to my kit bash later. Let's get back in there. Get back in the mixer. Select that. I'm going to apply the array modifier. Select everything. Let's go M merge by distance. Beautiful. From here, what we need to do is we need to add something on the ends, kind of like a cap, and that's what's going to be rolling along the roof. So let's go Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go a cube. Scale on the Y. Where am I? Come on, get in there. I can press the period key on the numpad and that'll zoom me in. Let's grab this and this. Control B. Nope. Yes, Control B. There we go. That way. Oh, you muppet. Let's go G to the X. Move that over to the side. Roughly get that in middle. Let's maybe put an edge loop through there, which I can't, so that's fine. Let's grab this face, this face, this face, this face. Scale on the X. Yep. And we'll do the same. Ah, dang it. Let's grab that. So I've got an Engon in there now, which, you know, it's fine. I'll survive with it. And then that could go up into the roof. We want to give this some love, so let's go Shift S, cursor to selected. I'm going to add in a cylinder, rotate on the X-axis, scale on the Y, and that'll bring that there, G to the Y, something like that. Delete that face in there. Yep, delete face. Let's go G to the Z, and then it's kind of almost like a pulley in this section. So I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab. Let's go. Like, you're a jerk, aren't you? That's not going to work. Okay. Whoops. Let's go like this. Delete No! Stop it, I don't like it. Let's turn on proportional editing. Let's go G to the Z. Nope, only connected, buddy. And then we go G to the Z. Something like that. And so now that's given us a little bit of depth there. And it's kind of like, imagine that, you know, you've got the big pulley in here and then a little pulley up the top. I'm feeling a bit parched there, bull. Oh. Okay. What did you use to animate the lip sync? I used iClone. Please make character animation tutorial. No. Yeah. Sorry. I initially thought character creation. I didn't do character creation. So character animation wise, I normally just use motion capture now because I'm in a position where I can do that. And I'll be doing a breakdown video of the Lich, tomorrow. And then hopefully part 2 of that film will come out on Friday. If you can, share that one around. Let's try and get this channel up to 25,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Okay, hey there. I'm from Palestine. I'm looking for a 3D program to learn. Are you good? And are you good? I'm feeling good? Am I good at this? I don't know. Time will tell. But I would go with Blender. You don't have to pay anything. It's for free. You'd be silly not to. Biogames, I'm glad you liked it, buddy. Light rings or adjustable arms would look nice in there. Absolutely, I completely agree there, Pierre. You need a horizontal brace at the bottom of the truss or it would just splay out and collapse. Oh, yes. Yeah, you know what? Yes, you're correct. There should be something going through there. You stupid idiot. Alright, let's fix that up now before we go any further. You are very correct. I am semi-disgraced myself. Okay, let's turn off proportional editing. I'm going to scale that. Scale on the Y. And let's go. There we go. And then E to extrude. Control L. And then let's do it like this. Shift D, Y. Shift D, Y. And I'm just kind of lining up these faces here. Oh, I should have just... Hang on. Come on, Marco. Come on. Select that one. Control L. Shift D. There. Shift D. There. Shift D. There. Shift D. And that's the second to last one. Let's grab this. Thus. Got to grab this. G to the Y. Yeah, much better. Excellent. Thank you for that. That was terrible, Marco. Auto smooth. Nice. Lovely job, Lees. Alright. So probably for this, let's fix up this section in here now. I do like how that looks. So let's grab all that. Control L, delete vertice. And then with this, let's go in and create that array. That's a bevel. Go in and create the array. Because then when we start decorating this one little piece, we can decorate some more. Bam, 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 bam. Something like that. Bam, 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 bam. Yep. Actually, we'll go one more. Select everything. Let's go G to the X. Move it down. Nice. Alright, and then from here, we can go mirror. Boop. Dun, dun. There we go. So something like that. Where are we? Lord of the Rings. Yes. So I do the voice of the Lynch and the other character. I'm trying to work out who I can get as the other character. Sorry. I need a third character, and I might ask Curtis Holt or someone from the Blender Nest crew. See who wants to do it. Any suggestion on character animation tutorials? Oh gosh. I do have a course on Udemy, but that's now 4 years off. Oh, that's 4 years old. Who's got a good animation tutorial? Animation sucks. I would probably say the CG Cookies guys do a fantastic one. Let me find, who am I thinking of? There is someone who does awesome character tutorials. This one, what's his name? Wayne Dixon. Wayne Dixon. That's who you want. You want to find courses by him. That dude is amazing. That's where I learned quite a bit, but then I just went motion capture. I was like, Mark SciFi landing gear. Mark SciFi landing gear. I made a SciFi landing gear. There's a full playlist tutorial on that one. How many parts are there? A lot. Oh, of my your course. Oh, a lot. It's like 26 hours long. It's okay. It was my first course. Can you explain nodes? Nodes? Can you use Mixamo to animate? Yes, you can. The reason why I left Mixamo is because they removed the shape keys from characters, which means that I can't actually do facial motion capture using the iPhone anymore, which is really annoying. Do you have character animation trauma? What? Like Slayer Royal Skies did some animations for a game. Correct. Is it now completed? Is it completed now? The course? Yes. But I don't really recommend that course. No. Like I said, it's been out for 3-4 years. It's Blender 2.78, so it's getting pretty old. Has a lot of, so Pierre, let me just copy and paste this one. This is from Emerger, who's on Twitch. Can you play shader nodes? Once again, I'm fairly lazy. So with me, I cheat a lot. I don't have time to learn every single skill. So when I need to create a material, I will just normally use, what's it called? Extreme PBR combo. And then just pick a material, bam, and throw it on. I'm like, fair. I know how to use it, but with this material, let me just go Alt-H, because what's the time? 11 o'clock. All right. Okay. So let me just finish explaining this material setup that I've got on this. Let's just go into the material node. How's that looking? Let me just go put in there. I just want to put in a light just to see what it looks like. Point light, G to the Z. Sorry, just want to check this out. 500 watts. 1,000. 5,000. Yeah, once I reckon I might put like a blue transparent thing over the top of that with a whole bunch of noise on it, and that might look, I reckon that'll look schmick. Especially this is the dark side. Now if I go into world and we put this down to black, that's not too bad. That looks kind of cool. Let me just click that. Yeah, that side looks pretty cool. And then this is what it looks like from the other side. No. And then the back. So we didn't get as much as I hoped to have done, but we'll continue this on later. There's a little bit of extra details in there. Definitely want to plop something. Oh my goodness, I was making something else. I was making this thing. Where is it? Hey, get back. Oh, there. I was working on this before. I forgot. Oh, Shift S, save that one. Yeah, no, I cheat. Like, I've got Extreme PBR combo, which I abuse. The scatter tool for making grass, I abuse that. Simply cloth when I need cloth stuff. Physical atmosphere, which creates some really awesome skies. Mesh Materializer. What's this one? What is this one? I can't remember what that one is. I gotta come back to it. I have a tutorial on this. Is that like the Boolean? I'm not sure. And screencast, physical, projectile. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff. What is that? Oh, that's volume. Okay. And AutoRigPro. AutoRigPro is the one that... Oh, that used to be the one that I used the most, and that was from transferring motion capture data to characters. But I've got a really good workflow now going through Character Creator, iClone into Blender. Let me just quickly, while I'm here, because I've got to make this video afterwards, I'm just going to open up the Lynch layer scene file just so you can see. Put small lights between each of the baffles. Yeah, I think I will. So, the animated short film that I created. Oh, Jim Belushi's playing Rocket League. This is what the scene looks like. That's all it is. And I'll do a breakdown of this scene tomorrow. I'm actually going to go record it now. So let me just quickly let it load and hopefully the stream doesn't die. Markham, could you maybe type in all your add-ons like Pro... Alright. In the description, I've got a whole bunch... Actually, pretty much all of them are in there. So this is what the scene looks like. So for those of you who have actually watched the short film, that's all it is. Nothing flash. Nothing. And then this is the other side. Like there's not even a floor here. And all these materials, I just use PBR combo, which is this one, and just like 3 materials on, let it go. And that's it. I didn't model everything around. You know, it's no massive building. It's just that. Because that's all the camera's going to see. There's no point in modeling everything if the camera's not going to see it. I mean, technically, to have proper lighting and all that kind of stuff, I should have modeled up everything so that the lights would be reflecting and so on and so forth. But the question is, this is what I'm putting in with the channel is I can spend 20 hours, 30 hours doing an animation, but is there anyone that's going to be seeing it? With this short film, you know, I made it in 2.5 hours. Rendering obviously took a few more, but if there's only going to be 1,000 views on it, it's been up for 4 or 5 days now. Why should I spend 20 hours for that, if you know what I mean? If I spent 20 hours, would I get 10,000, 100,000, a million? I don't think so. I don't think my channel is very much still Blender focused, but this is me just kind of testing the waters in other places. So that's why it's really important for me for your feedback on this short film. Was it entertaining? Do you guys want to see some more stuff? Definitely, I'm going to be making a sci-fi one. Probably not this one, not the next one, this Friday. Not this Friday. Not the Friday after, probably the one after that. I'll do a sci-fi one. I just want to make a nice sci-fi cockpit. I might even just buy a sci-fi cockpit if it's fully textured and all that, and then just use that. So, because once again, I'm very much time versus energy, money, I guess. Where if I can buy something, if it's going to take me an hour, I normally put $10 to that hour, if you know what I mean. So for instance, these characters from Character Creator 3, I reckon it would easily take me 30 hours to make one of those characters. One character. Easy. Because I hate character modeling. I bought Character Creator 3 for $300. But now, you know, I've made dozens of characters from that. And there'll be a video probably on Wednesday about why you should buy Character Creator 3. But anyway, that's not affiliate. That's not going to be an affiliated video. It's just more to change people's perspectives, because I've been trying to go through, not a midlife crisis. I'm just trying to view at things differently. How did the lip sync? How did you do it? So that was all through Character Creator. Sorry, that was all through iClone. And all that information will come out on Monday as well. No worries, see you later, man. Yes. You know what? It could have been better. I did have a bit of a beard, so that would have affected a lot. But yeah, so let's leave it at that. I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna make another video, and then I'm gonna make Friday's video. So we'll go from there. Thank you very much, guys. If you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, keeps updating my content. If you can, share the short film around. Let's try and get me up to that 25,000 mark before the end of the year. It's just a personal goal that I've set. I think technically I'm on target for it, but I would rather get there sooner than later. Anything else? I don't know what else. Thanks, Chris. I like breakdowns on them as well. Yeah, I think it's valuable to see stuff like that. There's not a lot of things like that. Like there's some breakdowns of some films which I'd love to see, but you know, I got to fluff my way through it, and this is where we get. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you guys probably next Sunday. If not, jump on Twitch and follow me on Twitch. I normally do streams here and there and everywhere. Sometimes I'm playing games, but normally I'm in